Hey everyone, thanks for taking time out to check out a video. I'm Crapgamer. This is Crapgamer Reviews, obviously. Make sure you guys check out Xbox Nation. We did that last night. Really good show. Off the chain, as the cool kids say. Good stuff. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about RyZen and the Vega. That's the CPU and GPU. Apparently those are on track and they came out with some pricing and things like that. And it does fall in line with what's going to be on Xbox Scorpio from what we've heard so far. And that is something that should be very exciting to a lot of people. It's very powerful parts. Now, again, keep your expectations in check because I don't want to like sell you, sell you something golden when it might not happen. So as far as right now, this is all speculation and we don't really know what's coming. But, and one more thing. I wouldn't expect that these would be the exact Vega and RyZen, like the full-on things. Again, they're going to be custom and things like that. But with the timeline that they've actually, AMD's come out and kind of announced, it does fall very much in line with the Xbox Scorpio release. And I think that that is super exciting. And we see that line up as opposed to being delayed or anything like that. Because remember, when all of that stuff was talked about maybe being delayed, and now we find out that nope, it looks like it's lining up to be pretty much perfectly matched up with the Xbox Scorpio release. And I think that that's pretty damn cool. I'm very excited to see what comes from that. And at the end of the day, as a gamer, we should all be excited about that as far as that's concerned. And, like I said, very exciting, very good things on the horizon. I'm not sure if it's true or not. But again, like I said the other day, and if you guys watched Xbox Nation, like Dealer Gaming, GKB, and Hellhammer, we were talking about the rumor of 2 extra gigs of DDR3 to help run the OS, and they were all like, well, no, that sounds pretty bullshit. I don't think that's true. And so, it was cool to get that perspective, because these are Xbox fans, but they keep their expectations in check. They keep their reality in check, and I think that that's very, very important. Because I'm not a Mr. X media type, like that guy did his own thing, but getting people excited for things that aren't real or things that aren't legit, I don't think that's right. I think that's flat out wrong. And so I can talk about speculation, like, hey, if this is RyZen and Vega, that's awesome. It's cool to speculate about that. But once Scorpio gets revealed, and let's say it is or isn't, if I get to sit there and go, well, now it's got double stack GPUs and this, that would be ignorance and wrong on my part. And I think that would be the point where I should just stop. Because there's one thing to be wrong relaying a story if the story itself ended up being wrong, and I've been a victim of that and done that plenty of times. But for the most part, I try to give my opinion, and I try to give my take on certain things or my speculation, and that's all up to you for entertainment purposes, and I don't try to intentionally mislead or anything like that. I just want to help show that Xbox isn't completely shit. They're on the right track for a lot of things, but I'll complain if that's necessary as well. With the RyZen and Vega stuff, that's something that probably console gamers wouldn't have given 2 shits about any other generation. But now that this generation has been built up all about power, I think that, a lot of people do want to know about it. And that's why you're going to keep seeing videos about the CPU, the GPU, the power, the memory, everything Scorpio. Because console gamers, I guess, want power now. And that's just probably how it's going to be. So keep in mind the whole point of this particular video, Vega, RyZen, the lineup of the launches of these things is very similar to the launch of the Xbox Scorpio. And is that a coincidence? Also, you have to keep in mind that at the AMD booth, they had Scorpio stuff there as well. So it's all seemingly to point to either one or both of these things being in the Xbox Scorpio. And I think that that's pretty damn awesome, pretty awesome. And I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are too. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off. Please comment, rate, subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously. As always, rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.